Hi, welcome to Artistry Collaborative. My name is JoAnn and I am so glad you're here today. If you're new to my channel, well, I hope you stick around, and if you like what you see, please become a subscriber. Just hit the subscribe button, and if you click on the bell, every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And to my subscribers, well, you know I love you so much. Today, we are going to create this gnome terrarium. These light bulbs are brand new at the Dollar Tree, and they have so many possibilities. And the fact that you can hang this in your window, oh, so cute. Here at Artistry Collaborative, we are the home of TryLab because all we want you to do is try. So let's try this together. So I just got a case of these in. I actually have these before the stores have them. Because when I ordered them online, they wouldn't ship it to a store. I had to pay for shipping to come to my house. But these are awesome. Awesome. So, and the top comes off, which I was extremely excited about because we can put lights. You have to have this kind of light. You can probably find these in craft stores, but again, I have them on Amazon. I will find that link and I will put it in the description box. This way here, if you want to order them, you have to order 30 of them. I think you get 30 for $24, something like that. So if you're going to do a lot of crafts, this is really the way to go, and you get 20 lights instead of 10 from the Dollar Tree. But for this specific thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in here. You will see some of it. Maybe I'll hang something from that. I don't know. But the on-off switch will be at the top, and then this just goes in and will cover most of it. So it's a win-win. So I get these from, I think it's JoAnn Fabrics. I'm sure Michael's has them too. They come in a pack of 2. You want to wait till you have a coupon to get them because they're pricey, believe it or not. But it will go in there really well. Now it's going to be a little bit bigger. I normally use these for, they usually use these for mugs. If you want to do an arrangement in a mug, that's what these are for. But, so I'm going to cut this, just a little slice. You can get a lot out of this piece. Let's see, I think it will, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll just have to trim it a little bit. So I'm just going to go around and trim it. And then I'm going to put, all right, so I'm going to trim this a little bit more. And then I'm going to cut a circle around this. And then you want to peel this off, place this on here. Like so. This is a little uneven. And I save all these little scraps because, first of all, it's very expensive, and second of all, it can fill in gaps where you may have missed, such as like right here. Right there. like that. And this is going to go in there. So, I think what I'm going to do is put the hot glue in there, just in the center. Now, if you're really a fanatic, you could put some grass on the bottom. Oh, should I be a fanatic? Oh. Use this piece. And then just hold that down. Now I'm going to make this a gnome terrarium, but you can easily make it a fairy garden. You can easily make it just, you know, just flowers, like just a terrarium. You know, you can do whatever you like. All right. Now, one of the things I like to do too sometimes is put stones around. I have some really, really pretty stones, so let me find those. This is crushed glass, and I got this at the Dollar Tree last year. And so what I'm going to do is just put it in there. And again, you can use stones, you could use gravel, you know, whatever you like. And then I'm going to take some glue. I'm not going to be able to get in the back there, but I will glue the front. Just pour it over the stones as much as I can. Oh, I can get towards the back. It just keeps them in place because they do jump around a lot. So we need that to dry. Okay, so one of the reasons I'm making this a gnome garden is because they have them in the store and they're really cute. I mean, some of them are not painted well, and some of them are not bad at all. I know when I get the fairies, I paint them all white and then I just highlight with some glitter because the paint job is not so good. But on the gnomes, some of them are not too bad. But so when you have gnomes, you have to have mushrooms. And so I'm going to show you how I make my mushrooms. I have some made already, but this is sculpty clay, polymer clay. And I just take some and just soften it up. And I love working with clay. And so whenever I can make something out of this stuff, I'm thrilled. So you want to just use it in your hands, manipulate it a little bit, and then what you're going to do is just make some small balls. That's all you got to do. Oh, this looks more like an egg, which is fine, like that. You want to do different sizes too. It gives it a nice, diverse look. Interesting look. All right. And then I'm going to take my brown usually if I get it right out of the package, I just cut it up in little pieces and just keep playing with it. But I'm trying to speed this process up. for the tutorial. So I got a lot of positive feedback about doing hauls. So I may do that. Now I'm going to challenge myself to not look at a haul or go into the Dollar Tree for a month, for the month of February. It's the shortest month. I should be able to do it. So it won't be for another month, but oh, when I get in there after a month, God only knows. All right, so then you do it as fat as you want. This is kind of thin. I probably like this end better. And then I would just cut a piece. And I would take this and just squeeze the bottom and squeeze the top at the same time. So you're making it like the top of a mushroom. And again, it doesn't have to be even. It can be wobbly, whatever. Then you're going to take this and you're going to take a couple of toothpicks. No, those are plastic. I don't want plastic. I want wood. And I'm going to stick it in to that and then stick it in here like that. And then you can work it a little bit more. If you'd like the stem to be thinner, you can work it out. And then you're going to bake it. I think you bake it at 275 for 15 minutes. So again, take another one. Take another one of these. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. And just stick it through the bottom. All the way through. You can work on it on there. You can take this and just, it's almost like a triangle. And again, you can make them flat too. If you like flat mushrooms, that's fine too. And in the other gnome garden, I had made my mushrooms with the plastic, I don't know if you remember, but the plastic dishes. But Dollar Tree does sell, I noticed them today, Dollar Tree does sell mushrooms. So if you don't want to go through all that, you can get that and just paint it any way you want. Okay, so then we're going to have to cook those. But I have some already done. And so what I do is I take my white marker and again, you don't have to do red. I'm just doing red because this guy is wearing red and it'll coordinate really well. And then I just make dots. This is a paint marker, so sometimes you have to really get it going. Sometimes I get it out and then just put it on. I don't know if you can see that. And you could also use like some of the rhinestones or the pearls that the Dollar Tree has. You can put those on here as dots. You know, again, if you have it, use it. Absolutely. So that's that. Simple, simple. All right. So now I'm going to gather my greens and my flowers, and we will put this together. So I glued this to the back of the flary lights, not on the side with the screws, but with the blank side. And then I'm going to take more hot glue, and I'm going to place it inside. Now you got to put a lot of glue, I guess, because it doesn't really go flat against the bulb, so that it looks like a vine. We're just going to put more hot glue. Now again, probably E6000. The only thing is that you would need to have something hold it here because it takes several hours to hold. But then this will go over this. Well, then you put all your lights in. And I'm just going to shove them in there and move them around once they're down there. But and then just take a stick and move them around so that they're all throughout the garden. Yeah, like so. Now, I am going to wrap this with more jute, and then you could put a piece of jute around here, around the top. I was thinking maybe the red pearls around there, but I don't even know if it needs that. Maybe a few leaves. So I'm just going to cut one big long piece because I don't feel like dangling this around. And I'm going to start it at the top. I'm going to place this in there and hold it. And then I am going to go all the way around. So this got really tedious, so I took out my favorite ribbon and just put a piece down, run a bead across, and then cut it so that it overlaps a little bit. And where it overlaps, I'm going to put a little bit of white glue to seal the ends because it will fray. So you go like so, and then we're going to put some tacky glue and then let that dry. Okay, so this is what the top looks like, and I'm going back to this decorative trim. It just says green decorative trim. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's $3.99. I got it when it was 50% off, so it's a really great deal, and you get 5 yards. So if you can get yourself there, it's a good thing. So because it's curved, you have to like cut it in pieces and glue it. So I am just going to use my tacky glue, and I'm only going to go around half of the entrance here because it looks like it's growing, you know. I like that look. And then cut a little bit more. Like that. And you could do all the way around if you want, but I think that's just enough. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and please, if you like it and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share, like, comment below what you want to see. Again, you can do a lot of different things with this. You could just do a terrarium, you could put a little deer in there, whatever your liking is. I mean, if you have a spirit animal, put the, you know, fox, owl, whatever. It's very, very versatile. And you could also put something on here if you wanted to decorate the top. I'm going to keep it natural. Please go to our website, artistrycollaborative.org. I just thank you so much. I am just so grateful for all of you. And like we say at Artistry Collaborative, keep on creating. And there you go. Another little gnome garden. I hope you enjoy. Be well.